Now let me explain the main function. You can start with a comment. Now it's a menu driven program, so certainly you can use infinite while loop. Inside infinite while loop, first you should display the menu. After that you can read the choice. Now for the time being, let me use pass. So you can continue like this. And how many options were there in the menu? 5. Okay. Okay. So I think option number 5 is exiting from the program. So here instead of writing pass, you can make use of break. And finally you can write one else, wrong choice. Okay, wrong choice. Now option number 1, create the table. So here you can call the function create table. Now what is option number 2, insert rows. So you can call the function insert row. Now what is 3, option number 3, display count exit. Okay, so you can call the function show table. For display, the name of the function is show table. Now option number 4, count the number of rows. So you can call the function count books. Colon is not required while calling the function. Now you run the program F5. So database is equal to, yeah, after the third argument you can see I did not put a comma. It's a mistake, syntax error. Put a comma, save the file, run the program. Now I should start with option number 1. Table is created, I did not display any message. Again if I use option number 1, see error. So how can you overcome that error? You can put the code in try except. So here, okay, it is already there, so you cannot create the table again. So you can put this code in try except. So if this statement throws an error, it is caught here. Most probably the error will be table already exists. Let us assume that no other errors are there. So if a table already exists, there isn't anything that you need to do. So just type pass. Finally, anyway, you have to close the connection. This is not part of except. Just see the indentation. See, it is indented like this. Okay. So now that error is removed. If you run the program, option number 1, no problem. Even if the table is there, control will come to except pass. Now let me insert a few rows. 1. Okay. Now 2. Inserting row 2. Enter the book number 10. Enter the book name Python. Enter the ISBN number, maybe 234. It's actually a 13-digit number. Okay. So for the exam, you have to enter all the 13 digits. Here I am simply entering 234. So one row is inserted. If you want to see the row, option number 3. Yeah, the rows are displayed. Okay. Now again, let me insert. Now if you want to count the number of books in the library, 4. See, total number of books is equal to 1. Now let me insert one more row. What happened? I did not enter the choice properly. Okay, typing mistake. So you run the program again, F5. So let me enter 2. Book number 20. Book name C++. ISBN number 1234. Now if you want to display, you can use option number 3. Now 2 rows are there. Okay. Now let me check the count. Option number 4. it should become 2. You can say number of books is equal to 2. Now 99 will result in wrong choice, and in order to exit 5. So my dear students, connectivity program, how many lines are there? 79 lines are there. But don't be afraid, because majority of the things are one and the same. Create connection, it is there for all the connectivity programs. Create table, it's a simple table, only 3 columns will be there: book number, book name, and ISBN. If you want to create a primary key, just leave a space and create the primary key. Try except, you understood the meaning. If the table is already there, when you run the program for the second time, if the table is already there, it throws an error. It is caught here, and if table is already there, nothing to do. Here you can insert the row, display the table, count books. Okay, so every connectivity program has something new, and here the new point is there is a property by the name row count. I made use of the term function. This is not a function, because you can see the function symbol is not there, isn't it? So it's not a function, it's a property of the cursor object. And when does this property get populated? See, when you retrieve all the rows from the context area, variable r contains all the rows, and this property contains the row count at that point of time. Okay, so you can display the row count and you can close the connection.